What's going on, YouTube? Welcome to the Rich Wayne channel where we talk about using credit to get rich. I always talk about using your credit to raise capital. And I always talk about some of the things I invest in. Right now we're at one of my spots where one of my property sites. I got a couple properties in here that I rent out to use to make money. And I use the Age Corporation to acquire these properties. And I do a little bit of both with Airbnb and corporate housing. I'm pretty sure y'all familiar with Airbnb about posting it on the website and pretty much getting people to rent out like a hotel. Then you also got something called corporate housing where you can get doctors or lawyers that's in town for a specific period, maybe a month or two, and they need already furnished property. That's where corporate housing comes in. That's where my company comes in handy. And I use an Age Corporation to acquire this property. And it's just so much you can do with the Age Corporation, but we're going to talk about using it to acquire luxury property to rent it out either through Airbnb, corporate housing, or you can just rent it out for event space. People like to do like small events, birthday parties and stuff like that. So one thing I always say, credit is a tool, Age Corporation is a tool. And when you're dealing with an Age Corporation, to get a property like this, you're going to have to show some type of activity with your bank. That's why I always talk about moving money around. So let me go back. You know, I be one taking these videos. I don't got no editor, none of that. It's just me, y'all. So work with me. So that's how we going to do it. If I were new to this, I would acquire an Age Corporation. If you are skilled and you know how to get one, or buy one from somebody like myself. It's worth it. I sell them for like $3 grand because you can get a property like this and you can use it to create cash flow. So what I mean by that, an Age Corporation with the proper banking activity can also get you loans too. Because let me give you an example. My Age Corporation, Express Bar Inc., took it over. Or let's just say I bought it from a lawyer. I got it now. I deposited $5K in my bank account and pulled that money out. I redid that all week to the point I had 20K deposits. Fast forward, you do that 90 days, so you got these bank statements. And when it's time to get a property like this, they're gonna ask you for your corporation, your EIN, and your bank statements. And when they see that $5 grand going in and out, they're gonna see your corporation or business has the money to pretty much handle a lease like this. And you can use that to get multiple properties. But you don't need to go too fast, just master one property. Try to get 3 or 4 properties at one time is not the goal. You want to master one, make money off of it, then get more properties. But like I was saying, that bank activity is crucial. That's why when you get your Age Corporation, you want to do 2 things. Get a bank account and get a merchant account. I'm going to do another video about how you can use a merchant account as a loophole to acquire some extra money. I ain't gonna talk about that in this video right now. We're just talking about using the Age Corporation to acquire luxury property to rent out and make money. And it's really not that hard when you think about it. First of all, you gotta find somebody like myself or a lawyer to find your Age Corporation. Then open up that bank account. At least have $5K to deposit. Because like I say, $5K 4 times a week is $20K. $20K times 4 is $80K a month in deposits. And with those same bank statements, you can use that to get other things. I'm gonna talk about that in other videos. Right now, like I said, we're just talking about renting out the property. But the key thing when you're going to get your approval on the property, they're gonna wanna make sure your corporation has a website, wanna make sure it's listed, 401, yellow pages, make sure your business is actually in business. That's why I say you wanna index your corporation and have activity through the bank. Them good signs that your corporation can be profitable. And by it being an age, it look like you've been in business for years, so they more comfortable with you. You know, like there's a lot of different terms you can use, but I'm just breaking it out in my terms that I use. So, where we at? Age Corporation, bank activity, and if you know, or any familiar with business, you want to get an accountant or a CPA to help you out with your documents, because sometimes they ask you for profit and loss statements and stuff like that. But you can get that literally hiring a CPA or somebody who you know that's good with doing business taxes and docs, or anything to do with business documents. But that Age Corporation, that bank activity, you have an index. When I mean having an index, I mean 401, yellow pages, Facebooks, all your social media. You want to be listed with a website. You want to have the same phone number. You want to have all that stuff looking good, because anytime a bank or a lender or investor pull your business profile, they want to see stuff matching up, like in LinkedIn, all these profiles. Having that and the correct bank activity will get you a property like this. And you don't even need business credit necessary. You don't even have to build no business trade line. Just having a bank activity and an H corporation to get you a property like this. When you're doing a new corporation, they gonna look at you like, yo, you've only been in business for a month or 6 months, so it's kind of risky. But by having an H corporation, being in business for 3 years, makes this a lot more sense for a person that you're trying to go get approved for. So then, like I say, with the H corporation, other things you can get approved to help out this, like getting approved for furniture in the H corporation. That's something you can go to like Staples and you can drop a down payment in your business name and get approved for the furniture you need for this property. So when you think about an H corporation, like I said, this is one of the tools that I use to invest in. And this is a luxury property that we do for Airbnb. And I also got another one in here that I do for corporate housing. And I'm working on one for event space, because event space, that's something you can make money on too. I got a partner that brought the idea to my, I'm like, yeah, that's a good idea. And I'm pretty sure she's gonna do it first, so I'm gonna let her win and see how she doing it. I'm gonna jump in it, because I've been so busy like teaching and teaching people how to use credit to get rich. Because I'm like, it's cool to, like I said, catch a little scam, catch a little wave like that, make some money. But when you talk about getting rich, it's something that gotta be consistent. And none of these scam ways be consistent. And if it get too consistent, you know, you get hot, go to jail. Nobody got time for that. We just want to get rich and live comfortable. That's where credit comes in handy. And that, like I say, an H corporation, getting a property like this is one. You got to think like, you know, come over here. Come over here and show you something. This map. When you look at this map, it's a whole area of properties that you can literally acquire. Literally, just think about that, just using that to acquire. H corporation acquire 10, 15 different properties. And you're making money off all of them. All to do is take one. You take one, you take them profits, reinvest back into another property. Then if you're smart and watching my videos, take those profits, invest in somebody else's credit, build it up. And you put all that stuff together in a pot, and you literally can come rich off this stuff. That's why I say, if you pay me, I will break down details on how to exactly do it and when. But it ain't that, hey Wayne, what's the method, bro? Like, this is getting rich. Like, yeah, I be knowing little methods because I deal with a lot of people who put me on game to a lot of stuff, but that's nothing I'm about to talk about on the internet. We more talking about how to really get rich, because y'all really trying to get money and be longevity. You want to use your credit to get rich. Like, think about every rapper. Every rapper got to advance. And when they get that advance money, that's credit. Getting a loan to help them sell music. So if you ain't a rapper, you a businessman like me, you go get a loan from a bank and you use that. And you don't have to get $1 million loan. You can get a $50,000 loan and be smart and invest that and get rich. Like this, just say the property is $2K a month. So 12 times 2K is 24K. That's a 24K line of credit you get to lease this property. So if you could turn around and make $3,000 or $4,000 a month, you make an extra money a month without even working, just managing a property. And you can use the H corporation to get it. Okay, why you keep talking about using the H corporation to get it? Because when you use the H corporation, it don't hit your credit. So you do mess up and you can't pay, or something gets screwed up, burnt up, and you ain't got proper insurance, that go on the corporation. You could pretty much acquire another corporation and do it again, except do it better. Like I did with my trucking company. I had multiple H corporations do my trucking company. Because I turn around and use the H corporation to do an insurance job. That's a whole other ballgame. I'm gonna do a video about that too, because it's money insurance too. It's just a lot of money out here that I experienced just from being out here, having credit as a tool to do a lot of different things. And H corporation was one of them. That's why I keep on saying that, because you have no liability. So like I said, you use the H corporation to acquire a property, but you're gonna need your bank activity. You're gonna have to index the corporation, make it look good online, make it have bank activity. Then you convince a property management company to approve you for a lease where you can make an extra spread on your money. You could also do it with a CPN, but a CPN is no longevity, because y'all know the rules to that. But the H corporation is completely legal. Everything you're doing is 100. So if you're making money, it gets even better. Or just think about somebody who don't have credit, or who got money but can't get a property like this. You could use your H corporation, acquire one of this, and acquire one of these properties and sublease it to somebody else. So just think outside the box when you think about H corporation. y'all can tap in with my website, fac-services.com, where I sell H corporations. I appreciate y'all. Hit that like, hit that comment, share my video so I can get to a wider audience. I appreciate y'all. It's your boy, Rich Wayne.